Everyone, welcome. Well, we're going to look at a VSL today for energy awareness training. This is a VSL I found over the weekend. Overall, awesome job. This is about energy awareness training. The video should reflect that, and it does. Lots of charisma, lots of motion, great production value. This looks great. It looks like a great site too. You should check it out. Now let me tell you, and so you understand why I do these videos. These are for educational purposes only. These are to help people better their videos, their VSLs, workshops, maybe a webinar, something that you've done on video, and make sure that your body language is saying the same things that your words are saying. So anyway, this is a place for constructive criticism, helping people out, helping us all get better. Any bashing or any unwarranted bashing will be bashed upon. So make sure that you keep it constructive. Anyway, here's the video. Enjoy. I'll leave a link in the description down below.
Hi, this is Glenn Ackerman with Energy Awareness Training. Thanks for coming to visit my site. Have you ever...
Okay, now that's a great way to start it off. Open, smile, trying to reach out, very welcoming. There's a slight head tilt, which is great for making yourself small and non-threatening. Awesome job.
Make a permanent and lasting change in your life? Maybe to shed or let go of some past internal baggage that's showing up as disturbing thoughts or memories, emotions, bad habits, anxiety, stress, or maybe some behaviors that just...
Okay, so notice his hands. When your hands are at a 45-degree angle with your palms facing up, you're showing openness and honesty. It's like saying, you know, here it all is, you're laying it all out on the table. However, when your palms are up and your fingers are spread, it means you're actually needing something or you want something. So depending on the type of message you're trying to deliver, make sure your fingers are open or closed depending on what you're trying to do. In this instance, I would try bringing the hands up a bit, close the fingers. Now you're saying, okay, here you go. Again, it's inviting and welcoming.
Don't work for you anymore. Maybe you've tried to deal with it by reading books, attending trainings. Maybe you've sought out someone to talk about it one-on-one, or maybe did more seminars or went to more meetings. And maybe you made a...
So in normal conversation, we use the okay symbol. When we want to agree with somebody, we want to say that something is okay. Now, it can be used to make a specific point too, and how to make that specific point obvious. It says, yes, that's exactly what I mean. And using the double hands like he's using, it's pay attention here. It also says you're max attentive to even the smallest of details.
Progress, but you still didn't get the results you were looking for and ended up frustrated. Well, I know that feeling.
Okay, like I always say, pay attention to context. Eyebrows can say so many things. When a person's surprised, the eyebrows are often raised. This is typically happens as part of the eyes opening up wider. Maybe this is so we can see more clearly to what's going on. The more it's the surprise, the higher the eyebrows are raised. Now, raising the eyebrows can also be asking others to pay attention to you, to pay attention to what's going on. It can also signal an emphasis on something important that you don't want the audience to miss. You can flash your eyebrows quickly. It's agreement and a greeting. I use this when I go out or I present to an audience. You need to get to a place where you're their friend before anything can happen. Now, more on that in the Facebook group. And if that quick flash doesn't accomplish the emphasis you're looking for, just stay just a bit longer. Now, be careful here, not too long, or you look scared and startled. Here, this is perfect. Great job. Think of it as underlining what you're saying as important.
Because for years, there were things that I was trying to change in my life, but I wasn't able to. You see, I was here, and I wanted to be here. And no matter how much I tried to move forward, it felt like there was some kind of resistance or blockage or some force that was trying to pull me back. And no matter how hard I tried, nothing seemed to work. And that's the way it was for a long time until I discovered the most effective system in the world to create rapid and lasting change.
Did you see how he nods his head on each word? And that's a bit of an exclamation point. Not a lot, just a little, just enough to show a positive motion of yes. Now nod yes and others will tend to mirror you. It's easier to get someone to agree with you when they're nodding yes than when they're nodding no or just sitting there. Again, with the raised eyebrows, underlining what he's saying, and a great smile that's inviting, it makes me want to stick around for a minute or two and still listen to what more of the message is. Another great segment. Way to go.
The power of energy awareness training. Nikola Tesla said many years ago, if you want to understand the mysteries and the secrets of life, you want to look at everything in this world in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I remember my high school science teacher virtually telling me the same thing, that we live in an that we do is the expression of energy. In energy awareness training, we've discovered that that which we can see, we can control. But that which we can't see can control us. There are many different
Okay, so this is a great example of use of both hands and facial expressions. He's using his hands to show a mount, like when you pierce your fingers together. So it's a good facial expression, slowing the action, making it interesting, moving your hands, kind of keeping things going. Kind of a pro tip. When talking about big numbers or big things, raise your hands up a little bit. Use blade hands with your thumbs out, kind of like you're holding a bucket. It makes everything just a little bit bigger. Now, I know I said relax the eyebrows a minute ago, but in this case where you're concerned about the numbers of the programs out there, I would furrow the brow a bit, showing concern. Remember, it's all about
frequencies
context.
and energies going on inside us, most of which operate below our ability to notice or recognize them. Yet these energies can and do influence our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors on a daily basis, and ultimately, the outcome of our lives. When you change your energy, you can change your life. As my science teacher mentioned, every activity that we do or seek to achieve in life is an energetic exchange. Take relationships, for example. You see couples holding hands or being affectionate with each other. Well, there's an energy exchange or flow between them.
Now, I know
When
these
they're
are
arguing
actors
or
here,
fighting.
but who else to go to than one of the pros? Check out his eyes and the way he flashes his eyebrows. That's what I mean when I speak about a flashing of the eyebrows.
Fighting with each other, that energy isn't flowing. It's stuck, blocked, withheld. And so many great relationships ended prematurely. Realized that having a long-term, happy relationship not only depends on the issues so much, but on the energy between them. Money is an energy exchange. When you create products or services that people want, they acknowledge that value with money. When you see companies or individuals who are very successful, the energy is flowing, thereby creating abundance, prosperity, and profits. When the energy isn't flowing, or it's stuck or not moving, there's lack, limitation, and money's tight. It's the same thing with health. When you're active and you're moving, so is the life force energy. You're positive and feeling great and motivated. When the energy is blocked or not moving, for example, you've been sitting for hours in front of the TV or a computer, or you're crashed on the couch checking your social media, you can feel tired, lethargic, and unmotivated. The reasons why you felt stuck.
And that was a great example of how to use your body language as an exclamation point. The whole body, if you noticed every word, he made an exclamation point on. Also notice a slight tilt to the head. This is kind of a sympathetic way of saying, do you understand what I'm saying?
And haven't been getting the results you've wanted is that you haven't addressed the real power that keeps these issues unresolved, which is the energy and the frequency around them. I've created a fascinating series of 3 videos that explain and explore just how these hidden energetic frequencies work and how they affect your life.
Again, to emphasize a point, we like to use pointers or our pointer fingers, not pointing at anybody, making a point of something. And that's what he's doing here. In fact, he's got both fingers out, which really emphasizes the point. Great way to go.
Life every day. You're going to want to see them. So they're
Great segment, great call to action, full body involved, wanting people to take action. I would consider, however, on the eyebrows right at the end, you pull them up in an emphasis or an underlining way. Just prior to that, however, they were pinched together. Instead of coming across as concerned, it comes across as an aggressive facial expression combined with the rest of the body language. And it's just a flash. Remember, it's all about context.
put in your information and I'll be happy to send them out to you right away. You can start your energetic journey towards the life you've always wanted and begin learning the power of energy awareness training starting today. Thank you, and I'll see you on the other side.
So notice the welcoming smile, how the eyes are engaged. This is a genuine smile, very welcoming. Great way to end your video. Way to go. Nice job. So that's it for today, folks. And I'm going to leave you a link to his page down below. You should check it out. It looks pretty awesome. It looks like a really great product, and we all can use some training in this area, I'm thinking. So check it out. So if you want to know how I do this, if you're interested in reading body language, helping you with your sales, maybe connection with people, having better conversations, let me know. Check our site out. Check our Facebook group out. If you have a VSL or a workshop, maybe a Facebook Live video that you want me to take a look at, I'm more than happy to do that also. So let me know what I can do to help. And remember, always be remarkable.